Angie, it's over to you. Welcome.
Hey, hi everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. So today is Graphic Jam and Toast. So for the people who are not familiar with Graphic Jam, the easiest way to describe it is it's a lot like Pictionary. So we're going to sit around and we're going to be drawing prompts together. So there's going to be certain time limits, but instead of having your hourglass in the Pictionary set, I'm just going to do a phone timer. And we're going to have quick prompts. And the idea is that I think we've all been in situations where we have to draw something quickly. And during those situations, you only have 20 seconds to draw an investment. Draw that investment in 20 seconds. So we're going to practice that today. If anybody has any website in particular they know that is used for word generation and Pictionary, it's open, but I've brought up a few and we can actually play around with a few different ones if the words are just so bad nobody likes it. So with that started, Brian, do you think we should start with like 30 seconds to begin with? That would be probably a good lightning round.
Yeah, that'd be real quick.
Yeah. So for anybody who is not a graphic recorder here or a visual practitioner, a lot of us who are visual practitioners will be in front of a room and we only do have that 20 seconds to draw that investment before they have to move on to the next subject. So without further ado, I am going to share my screen. Let's see, Pictionary generator. I'm going to go, can everybody see my screen okay? So let's just start on easy so nobody feels too pressured because we will get harder as the night goes on and as our drinks get lower in our glasses. So with that started, I'm about to, the population is not going to be the word. I'm just getting my visual app open. I'm going to be drawing on my iPad. And without further ado, I'm going to start the timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start drawing. The word is grass. How would you draw grass? "15 seconds left. Okay, stop. Everybody stop. I'm going to switch off the screen to a different thing. Nobody wants to see my calendar, actually, so we're not going to look at that. Okay, we're going to start the next one in about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll do like 5 at 30 seconds, then take a quick break, get a drink. High heel. How do you draw a high heel? Five seconds left. Okay, stop. Okay, whoop, new tab. Okay, how's everybody feeling? Any thumbs up, any thumbs down so far? Okay, seeing mixed. Little here, little there. Okay, we're just gonna go on to the next one. We'll do 3 more and then let's do a temperature check and have a nice drink. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, and stop. Okay, that's been 3 so far. We got 2 left before we're going to take a break. Okay, ready for the next word? I'm also going to put it up to medium just to, hopefully if people are starting to get jazzed a little bit, going on to making it a little bit harder. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, bubble bath. Yes, I like that one. In 5, 4. Okay, stop. No more. Okay, and one more, and then I'll share my results so I can be, if anybody feels like they're bad at drawing, they can look at mine and feel better about themselves. So, oh, Brian, I love how you have your document camera out. So Brian has, I think he just has his phone, it's a camera hooked up and it's looking straight down at his screen as he's drawing. If anyone wants to pin him, it's fun to watch him. No pressure, Brian. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circus tent. Five seconds. Oh, stop. I wanted to keep drawing on that one. Okay, so that was the first round. I'm gonna stop sharing just for the moment so nobody cheats. So how did that go for everybody? Does everybody like the 30 seconds? Do people want faster?
That's pretty good. I like it.
Anyone ever done?
I like more complicated.
They get more complicated for sure, Sarah. Hi, nice to see you, by the way, Sarah. Sarah S. Sarah B, it's nice to see you as well. So
it's a popular name, so sorry.
Well, at least you
no
spell
problem.
it right, Sarah.
Yeah.
This is true. My boyfriend's best friend spells it, but without an H at the end. So, and I'm like, oh God, my spell check hates it.
Very important.
So I'm just going to have my screen open just so you can see like these, if anybody felt nervous about how bad their drawings were or anything, like there's my grass. So just keep it simple, just have fun, flex, and just have a drink when you need it. Hey Brian, what do you think about, do you happen to have a music bot for Zoom out of curiosity?
Ooh, yes, but it would get in the way of you sharing your screen.
Okay, never mind then. It was just like, oh, sound. So you all know what I'm doing on my end. Because I always have my headphones on when I'm on Zoom. I'm always the type of person that keeps Spotify on at about 2% in the background as I draw. So if anybody wants to listen to music as we're drawing, then obviously feel free to just keep yourself on mute so that it doesn't get that bad echo that sometimes happens with music. What does everybody feel about doing another 30-second round? Round of 5. Okay, good. By the way, I might have a special graphic jam thing, Brian, where I'm able to project my screen if anybody likes figure drawing, and we could do figure drawing for graphic jam. Yeah. So I have a program I can do that with. So there's a little magic that I keep on me. Okay. So let me share my screen again. Okay, somebody said that they want harder. So we're gonna just go to expert this time now that if everybody's feeling a little warmed up. So instead of hard, we're going to expert. Okay, so with this, we're gonna do our 30 seconds. Okay, make sure that my Lord of the Rings music is in the back right now because I'm just reading the books right now. Okay, that's not Lord of the Rings, but we'll complain about that later. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1. I don't even know what that word means. Oh, never mind, I do. Oh, 30 seconds. Don't know. Does that word mean tinting as in like you would dye something to give it a different tint? Is that right?
I think so.
Okay. I actually haven't heard that word used in maybe just by itself before. Maybe just in context. Okay.
I think of it as like tinting a window. So
Well,
it's
yeah,
about-
that's because you live in Arizona.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Tinted.
that's right. We have a lot of tinting here.
Yes, we do.
Tint is when you add black to a hue,
Tint.
and tone is when you add white to a hue.
I better write that down.
Vice versa. I thought. Actually, is it? Huh.
Oh no, you're right. Tint
Yeah,
is white and
tint
tone
is white.
black.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I got that back. Okay, my drawing's not going to make any sense now.
I'm with the
Oh,
car
that's totally
window
fine.
tinting.
Brian, I was what did you say, Jerry?
Sorry, I'm with the car window tinting. That's one I understand.
Yes, I've
bad-
only. Yeah.
Bad people do it, right? Like bad guys, drug runners. So you can't see them.
For
That's
people
what
who
I
live in
know.
Arizona.
No, I live in Vancouver, BC. So
So I kind of have a real quick short story. So my husband and where we're here in Arizona, and he's been here since he was a kid, and he had tinting on his windows, and he went to school in Los Angeles. And so he was driving through a neighborhood late at night, and he got pulled over, and the cop told him his windows were too tinted. And in fact, he could get a ticket because his windows were too darkly tinted, which I thought was crazy.
No. After
Oh,
living in
okay,
New York, I'm
so-
so used to tinted red windows.
Tinted red?
Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Well, sorry for I'd never heard the word tinting with ing at the end. I've only ever heard tinted or to tint something. And Mark, you gave me a mild panic attack when you said the tint versus tone because I just recently taught a class on color theory and I thought I'd gotten it wrong. So I was like, oh God.
Now I feel bad. Okay.
No problem. Okay. Next word in 3, 2, 1, go. Vision.
Oh.
Oh, and everybody gets 2 extra seconds because I forgot to start the timer. Okay, stop. Okay, I knew the definition of that word, I swear. Okay, we're gonna go straight to the next one. Okay, that's 2 so far. And now we're gonna do Eureka. The words are too hard now. We all blame Sarah and me because I'm in control, I guess. Three, two, one. Oh, stop. Okay, now we're going by the honor code instead of me switching to a blank screen. Okay. That one was really hard for me at least. Okay, next one in 3, 2, 1. Population. I can do that. Ten seconds. Okay, stop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna move right on to the next word. Yeah, these for me at least are a lot more difficult. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Champion. 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop. Okay, let's take a moment of break. Okay, I'm going to stop share. Brian, I love how yours are so organized and you're doing one right next to each other and keeping them organized. Ooh, I also can see Jill's. I just realized, Jill, that I can see yours. Oh, I did something similar with the buildings in the back. I hope you don't. What, Carla?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was off mute. I was leaning in. I like Jill's population.
Me too. Me too. I'm appreciating how much organization there is from the ones I'm seeing. If you see mine are literally just all over the place, which is kind of just I'm kind of the kind of person where if you leave me without any rules and composition, I will start in the the right hand corner and just move my way upwards. So anyways, how's everybody feeling? Anyone wanting to do a share out? Does everybody want to take a quick break? Ooh.
That looks awesome, Mateo. And Sarah.
Mhm.
Nice, Tim.
Curious if people share their Eurekas. I was thinking Archimedes, but it doesn't
Wow.
very well. So
Trent, you may have to turn off your virtual background. Lee, ditto. Let's see. I'm sorry, it's very pretty, but
I virtually turned it off. I just didn't do it for real.
that's really cool. So the great thing about the graphic jam is that if you see the way that everybody else is drawing, you're automatically building your own visual vocabulary. It's like, grass and high heel, like from Trent, right? Combining things. It's like, I wouldn't have drawn it that way. That's so cool.
Well, I came in too late for grass, so I had to combine them.
That works. Nice, Sarah. Jill, amazing. That's a lot of high heels.
I drew one less than 30 seconds and I was so proud of myself. I just stopped drawing.
Pascal, that looks good. And Aaron and Adriana, I'm having gear envy of your board. That looks amazing. I wish I had one of those.
Oh man, wonderful. So does everybody want to stay with 30 seconds? Does people want to go to 45 or do people want to go to 10 seconds?
Whoa. So Aaron's like, yeah, do 10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to do 10 seconds? Oh, Mateo says 20
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's do 10.
Okay, let's do 10. How about we do 10 for 10 then?
Mhm.
So this is not going to be a break in between. I'm just going to have my timer on for what is that? Whatever that is, 100 and a minute and 40 seconds. And every 10 seconds, I'm going to just say switch and switch the screen. Okay. So everybody is on the same boat. Share. And if anybody else has a Pictionary app that they recommend, we can totally switch to that. But without further ado, everybody take a deep breath for the 10 seconds that we have. And 3, 2, 1, go. Three seconds left. Switch. Two seconds left. Switch. Two seconds left. Switch. 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 Oh, not again. Switch. Switch. God. Switch. Switch. This is the last one. And time. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, that was 11, not 10. Lost track. Didn't have time to count. How did everybody like that?
That was hard. That was so hard.
I'm not
Okay, I
sure.
need a little longer than 10 seconds. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That was way hard.
I would love to see what everybody did. Like, what did you do for flotsam, and then slump was really hard.
Oh
So-
God.
Flotsam and jetsam is kind of one of those kind of like 20s, 30s terms.
Yeah.
So
Oh, this one was loiter. I got that wrong.
Yeah.
Is it in the
That
ocean?
was like flotsam.
Loitering was the hardest one.
Which one?
Loitering.
Oh, loiter. Oh, this is what I did for loiter.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some guy hanging around.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
And there's philosopher.
I can't tell you
wreckage.
how often I have to draw mine car in my daily work, just constantly. Just kidding.
Yeah.
My symphony looks like
What do
they're
you for
shooting at each
Chris?
other.
What did you guys do for Chris?
I drew a taco.
I did like
Oh,
a chip.
I drew an apple.
Laundry on the line.
I drew an apple crisp.
I drew a blank.
Toast.
Oh.
Or if
I
you're
want to
British,
see. I want to
you
see
could draw
Figment.
French fries.
Did anybody draw Figment?
It was abstract.
Figment.
Oh
I
God.
kept thinking of that little creature in Inside Out. Remember him? So
Side out. Wait.
the movie is a cartoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did the same thing. It was like
Mhm.
a weird shape coming out of a person's head.
Yeah.
Fun fact, symphony means sounding together.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh.
How I
Cool,
understand
Tim.
I didn't know you spoke Latin.
I didn't know that was Latin.
I don't know
Listen to
either.
TED Talks.
So this is what I drew for Symphony.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Love
a
it.
good one.
Fun.
Nice.
Oh
That's the
yeah.
best.
Oh,
Everybody
so
stop playing.
smart.
We have a winner.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'm done.
That was done.
The symphony's
your
not just the conductor; it's the whole group. Come on.
Tim, your job throughout this, when we have a confusing word, is just to tell us what it means and the origin, and you can totally make it up and we'll believe you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down for that.
The great thing about Tim, he's like, okay.
Yeah.
So let's do another 20. Let's do a 20-second this time instead of a 10-second. We can do 10 seconds again, but I don't know how many of those I can take before my brain expires. Okay. How does everybody like this website? Does anyone want to try anything else? Anybody have any recommendations?
Oh, this is working great.
Good.
I haven't, so long as you're asking, I have a crazy idea.
Okay.
That I don't know how we do this, if we do it alphabetical order or something, but each of us comes up with a word that everyone else has to draw, and we do it in like the same 20-second boom, 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 right
I
down
was
the
thinking
line.
of that too. How about we just type it into
Ooh.
chat and it's first come, first serve?
Or we could do it
Or-
alphabetical order.
I could also so I'll just look at the participants and I'll just read down one at a time. How about that?
And then go off mute and call out your word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How's that sound, everyone?
Man.
Okay.
Think of the word.
Good luck. Brian, I'm gonna start with you. Go with 20 seconds now.
Blockchain.
Ah.
Oh, I still don't even know what that means.
Me neither. That's why I want to see this.
So DC. I don't know.
I'm just drawing a chain out of blocks. Okay. Time. That's 20 seconds. We're going straight to Jerry.
accessible.
Mm.
Okay, stop. We're going to Mateo.
Oh man, polka.
What does that mean?
Can you draw an accordion?
Yeah, exactly. Are you from Pennsylvania?
Nope.
No, I'm just trying to write the word polka. I have no idea what that means. Okay, stop. Tim, it's your turn.
Listen.
Ooh.
Keep listening.
Okay. We're going on to Trent.
Save. S-A-V-E.
Save.
Okay. Going on to Mark.
A grudge.
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 Hold the grudge.
Forgot to start the timer there, so we have 10 seconds. Okay. Whoopsie. Whoops, why does it say Mateo again? Okay, I'm gonna just keep going down. Carla.
Transition.
Mm.
My word of the day, unfortunately.
Wow, you could draw this really badly.
Okay. Oh, that was over. That was nearly 30 seconds. My bad. Okay, Karen. Oopsie. Is Karen with us?
Media, sorry.
No worries. Media?
Media.
Okay, time.
Ah.
Aaron and Andrea. Or I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic for anybody who doesn't know.
Adriana.
Adriana,
Got it.
thank you.
Yep.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
What's your word, girl? Discipline. Discipline.
Mm.
This is another one you could draw really badly.
This.
Okay, time. Let's see. Janice.
Purple.
Herbal.
Herbal.
Purple.
Purple. That's not even fair.
Yeah, right? Dude.
How does that even work? Purple.
What?
Oh, purple. Oh, okay.
It's everybody's favorite dinosaur.
Prince album cover.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good one.
Lyric.
And I will name purple people color. Okay. Jill.
Story.
Good one.
Purple. That's like the worst one. Oh, sorry. Am I on mute?
Stop.
Sorry, it's the first thing.
No, I think blockchain's pretty bad. Whoever came up with that one.
My blockchain and transition looked exactly the same. That's scary.
There you go.
I think that's how it's supposed to work.
Well, this is what I drew for purple.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
You got it.
Everybody
I
stop.
didn't
We have a
even
winner.
remember that.
What does that mean?
The
Just
artist
kidding.
formerly known as Prince.
I know. I'm just
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Memory. That's impressive.
Jeanette.
I love how everyone's brains work.
All right. Underserved population.
Mm.
Oh God.
She does important work.
So serious.
Stop. Okay, Lee.
Let's look out the window here. Birdhouse.
Thank you. I like that one. I can draw that.
Can you? Just messing with you.
Well, if you can't tell which one it is when I share my screen, let me know. Okay, done with that. Okay, next person, Pascal.
Fun,
Gun?
fun, F-U-N.
Fun.
Mhm.
Fun. Fun.
I'm just copying Brian right now.
That's fast. That was like 5
Okay.
seconds.
Done. And last but not least, Sarah Spencer. Actually, I did miss a lot of people, but Sarah
You're on
Spencer.
mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Got mute.
Sorry. My space bar used to work. I don't know. How about speaker?
Mhm.
And that's it. Is there anybody that I missed? Raise your hand if so. I feel like I didn't. Yeah, this other Sarah, I didn't hear from you. What was your word, Sarah? Other Sarah.
Sugar.
Mm.
Sugar?
That's not it.
And that's it. Anybody else that I'm missing? Okay.
Wait, do Aaron and Adriana count as one or two words?
I think they should count as 2 words.
Agreed.
Are they still with us? Yep.
Embody.
Ooh.
What was the word?
Embody.
Embody.
Mark, this is where you draw Frankenstein.
Okay, and that's it. Okay, I haven't shared my screen for a while, so I'll put myself through the... I think blockchain was definitely the worst word.
I agree. Hate it when people say blockchain.
So that was my.
Nice, Mark.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a bit alien.
When Sarah Spencer said speaker, my first thought was 1984 with Big Brother. So Mateo, can you tell which one's the birdhouse?
Hang on, let me put you in pin mode. Yeah,
There you go. It's the one that's jumping around.
that's lovely.
One with the bird on it,
Look at that.
not the others.
Oh, that was a nice ear.
Thank you.
Is there anybody who drew something other than an accordion for polka?
I wrote the word polka.
Okay,
That
that counts.
counts.
I drew some lederhosen. Well, an
You
attempt at
drew
leder-
lederhosen. Oh, of
Well,
course you did.
Look
Of
at
course,
you.
this is
Excellent.
clearly lederhosen. That's amazing.
Love
What's
it.
the cup?
I wouldn't
what's
even
the
know how to
cupcake?
start with that. Oh, look, polka dots. Nice, Mark.
Yeah,
very
buddy.
That was, I did polka, yeah.
Oh, you did some nice.
Tim, where's yours?
I had
Oh, there's the
no
accordion.
reference when you said polka, and then you said accordion, so that's how I drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Subliminal influence.
What is a polka?
It's a dance and it's a type of music that Polish people brought over.
And
Yeah.
Weird Al
Poland.
Yankovic, by the way,
It's a,
too.
it's a
That's
dance.
great.
It's a dance you have to do at every wedding. Come on, every
Yep.
single wedding plays a friggin' polka.
Yeah, we sort of skipped that part. Never mind.
It's a type
Oh,
of
I love
music.
the accessible with the lock. That's nice, Tim.
Accessible. Ah, yeah.
Grudge.
What did you draw for accessible?
Oh, I like the discipline with the measuring stick and the person on there.
I want to know how Trent drew discipline.
Yeah, that's great.
Um,
Oh, the piggy
Brian,
bank.
I drew a picture of you right there doing your push-ups.
Oh, push-ups. Oh, that's a good one.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm done.
Three's good.
Hey,
I did
Tim,
mine
where's
as
your blockchain? I want to see that.
Angela, I like your discipline, the board on the head.
Yeah, that's
It's like that.
I hope people like my purple. I have no idea. I
Oh.
just kind of.
Oh, good one.
Oh, wait, your blockchain was the 3 squares with the money. Yeah, it is money, isn't it?
Mhm.
Purple.
I did like gray for purple, so
Yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna date myself with a
Wait.
one-eyed, one-armed, flying purple people.
Purple people.
Is that what that is, Karen? I was trying to figure it out.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
What'd you draw for grudge? Can we see your grudge? That was a bit of a
There's a good grudge.
tricky one.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that's good, yeah.
Holding on to something dark, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Something dark that you're choosing to hold on to. Okay.
I think I did like an angry face. So
I like that face, Angela.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Trent,
Oh,
I
I
see
like
that.
that.
Like the crossed arms.
Nice,
Arms
Mark.
are folded. Yeah.
Trent, I like
Mark,
I
I love
like-
your expressions.
Oh, thank you.
I love what Trent did for save because he was that was his word and he did it like this beautiful saving
Trent?
money.
I know, it's a bucket of something.
It's a bucket of something.
Yeah. Marbles,
Yeah, that was
money.
I like a rocket
Rocks.
baby falling from the sky. I don't know why.
Oh, my
Rocket
God.
baby.
Good
Oh, that's
dark
cute.
place.
Yeah.
Lee, I love your expressions. Those were so cool.
I'm kind of
use the
curious, how
floppy
many
disk,
people
which is
did
really helpful.
lifesavers for save?
Roberta, we got one right here.
I drew one, so
Yeah.
that's 3, 4.
You bank.
Use the floppy disk.
I used the
I
floppy
drew a
disk
floppy
too.
disk for media.
Ah.
I got a floppy disk.
Nobody uses those anymore.
The big
I-
ones, like the 5-inch floppies.
Oh my god.
Greenhouse,
I like
Try
that.
Nice.
I did the floppy disk for transition or the disk. From
Oh,
disk
that's
to
cool.
CD to
Oh,
cloud.
cool.
Oh,
That's different.
wow.
Oh, that's cool. That's more real.
What do people draw for media?
Mm,
Icon.
lots of squares.
A document. lots
I
of
did like
squares,
Instagram.
Instagram.
Mhm.
I drew a TV.
I drew a book coming out of a TV. I just choked on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
I know.
I like that. I want to draw something for that little sound bite, Mark.
I choked on that one.
Choked on my toast.
Oh god, that was fun. Does everybody want to do another round of that, or go back to the regular Pictionary?
Hmm.
I have to take off, folks. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mark.
Great to see you, Mark.
Me too. I have to go to the airport. Sorry to
Oh,
sorry to miss you all.
Thanks,
Mm.
Sarah.
Good
Let's
to
follow
see
up
you,
later. I think
Sarah.
I've got a lead for you. Okay.
Oh, it's wonderful. I miss all of you so much. I hope we get to see each other soon. In person.
You too.
Fun.
Thank you for sharing your photos of Hawaii also.
Oh, did you like those? Oh
Oh,
gosh,
awesome.
that was crazy. My parents are amazing. So if all of the people, all of you that don't know, I just got back from taking my 94-year-old parents to Hawaii.
Oh, wow.
Ow.
Okay.
So that was an experience.
Oh,
But it was good. It was good. We had a good time.
It
driving
looked
around.
amazing.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Thank you so much,
Yep.
Trent. Okay, guys.
Right.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you all. I'll see you again very soon, I hope. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you. I need to jump also.
Hey, Trent.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, Trent.
Bye.
I'm curious about the underserved population, Jeanette.
Ooh.
That was
Yeah, sorry, sorry to be such a bummer. It's come up a million times this week. There's a big project at work and it's dealing with underserved population. And so I keep going to these sessions and like, how am I gonna like do one quick thing instead of this really complex? So yeah, anyway, that's
I'd
probably
love
more
to see those too.
explanation.
That comes up in my work too.
Yeah, so I end up drawing like a big fancy building with like people not allowed in, but
Yeah.
I feel like I need to distill it even more if that's possible. So I'm gonna be nosy here.
I just copied Brian. His was the best one.
I wouldn't go that far. But one of the things that I think of is that sometimes if you've got something that's really difficult to draw is to draw the contrast of it, to draw the opposite of it.
Hmm.
So like you draw a big population and then a couple of people next to it.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
what Tim got.
Tim had the same thing?
Yeah, that's kind of one of my guiding rules when I'm doing this stuff is if I don't have an idea, I just draw what's the opposite. And then you, by
Right.
contrast, you have
That's good.
an understanding that's there. Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
I
Like
didn't get
tired.
the execution,
There you
but
go.
my concept was sort of small people kind of reaching out and a bunch of like bigger people or higher people looking away from them. It didn't quite work, but the concept was there.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, thanks for letting me crowdsource.
That's what it's for.
That's the point. Sarah.
I did like an iceberg. I don't know, like
Mm.
Say
that's
more.
interesting.
Oh, in a proper iceberg even. It's
yeah.
balanced like icebergs are supposed to be.
So,
Karen, I like
it
When
is-
in doubt, draw an iceberg.
in terms of the people think that underserved populations are this minority group, but it's kind of an illusion. Like there's
Mhm.
lots of people who are underserved in so many ways. So that is a tricky one.
Mm.
Depends on the context that where you're working, I guess.
I remember a drawing of like a line of people over another line of people, like they are like, so, yeah, you know, like some people are like, it's two levels,
Mhm.
and so it made me think about that.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that.
Like an uneven playing field.
Exactly. Yeah.
like some dominate the underlying population.
Yeah, they can't get to it.
Yeah.
Which is the problem.
What about board? How did people draw that?
I think I did like
Board.
I got this guy.
Yeah.
I think you're bored, Angela.
Yeah. Sort of shifty eyed looking.
It's like sleepy, maybe.
Yeah.
A euphoric
Got
kind
something
of
in his hand, but he can't do anything with it.
I don't know. Does anyone else think this looks euphoric? Because I'm kind of scared of this.
Yeah.
It looks like a psychosis.
Yeah.
Looks like a bug, like you're squishing or something.
Oh, maybe.
Spinning eyes.
I was thinking about.
Look pretty good.
I was thinking how I felt when I eat Japanese food. So my brain just. Does anyone know dango, the Japanese sweet? It's like a basically like a mochi ball covered in sugar. The first time I had that, I burst into tears. So there's a fun fact about me.
Wow.
But it was so good.
It's really adorable.
Well, I think we're just about coming up with time. How about we do, are there any wild cards? So back to that like idea of like blockchain or underserved populations, are there any things that you'd really, really like to crowdsource some ideas for how to draw it? Janice, you got one?
Curation.
Curation.
Here you go, Angela. Your mochi ball.
Oh yes. Love that, Jill. Okay. Sure.
I'm curious if people feel the need to draw the whole body or if they just draw like the head and the torso when they're doing an emotion.
I draw just usually the face personally when I'm doing an emotion.
I've been trying to get the arms in at least. Trying to get the gesture in with the arms. That's something I think I could work with.
It depends if the body will serve the communication. So like for playful, you know, I drew her hair, I drew her legs, I drew a dress that's blowing in the wind. So it all enhances the message. But other ones, just if it's an emotion, the face might be enough.
Janice, how's that for curation? First thing that comes to mind, I sort of think of like a night at the museum.
Dinosaur.
Oh, cool. Look at that. T-Rex.
So
T-Rex
to
standing
give
on a comb.
context, oh gosh, these are awesome. To give context, I'm working on a project where it's actually like a different type of curation in that it's for repositories supporting open science. And so there's a team that works on curation, but their curation is more about like annotating, like adding all the metadata and things.
Right.
And yeah, I just was curious how people would draw that.
Well, so another way you might think of it is, so one of the things that we try to do, let me give you an example, okay? So if we were to draw a phone today, right? Like that is kind of what a phone looks like. And that's hardly interesting, right? I mean, it's like a piece of black glass. But if on the other hand, if we're talking about a phone and I were to draw something like this, which is the icon of it, right? I mean, good luck even finding a phone like this today. But this carries much more meaning than this black piece of glass that, you know, you'd be hard pressed to even identify that as a phone. So when I think of curation, I think of things like card catalogs, you know, Dewey Decimal Systems, literally putting tags on things, right? Like price tags. And it's not the literal what it is, but so much the symbolic, the iconic of what it means. And, you know, I'm in a room of experts here. What do you all think about that? How would you draw something like curation? What comes up for you?
Curation actually means to heal. The root meaning of the word means to heal. So, but I mean, Janice, I think it would be really specific to the context in where you're working. Like, what's the subject? What's the subject that you're working with?
Neuroscience.
Neuroscience?
Yeah, it's a like a repository for neuroscience data sets is what they're working on.
Repository. The keyword maybe is repository, like an ancient library of some kind. I mean, that could be considered colonial. It's hard to know.
Do like pruning neurons or something like that, or even I'm picturing like maybe two colors where you're cutting neurons out, or even just like a grid of boxes where you're editing some out or something like that, pushing them out.
That's funny. That's what came to mind for me too, was like choosing, like having this selection of boxes and then like choosing one. That's kind of my go-to for that.
If it's people adding data, could you show someone from the back with a screen, and then on the screen it shows like a hashtag or data or something that's representative of what they curate, or if they're doing input?
Oh, maybe, yeah, that might be another.
For me, when I hear the word curate, I think of a synonym for it, which is it's not exactly the same as curate, but it makes me think of collecting. And so for me, at least, what I did, I was just thinking when I was drawing mine was at first it was kind of like, because I think of curate, as you said, someone said it was also has an origin in healing. I think the idea of like kind of lovingly collecting versus hoarding, because is a really interesting thing to think about, or curating if it is like files and information. I was also thinking of a folder full.
So one of the things that comes up for me is I'm thinking of collections of butterflies that are held in place with pins. And if we had Mark Monlux with us, he would draw like a collection of brains, you know, held in place by pins. It would be kind of funny.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I like that.
Carefully chosen or thoughtfully organized.
Yeah.
I think of fMRIs with neuroscience, right? Like, where's the brain activity? So like you could see like a bunch of different kinds of activations in different parts of the brain.
Okay. It also has to do with classification of different types of information and data.
Mm-hmm.
You could try using colors.
And purple.
Purple. Nice.
Sorry about that.
I liked that. It was fun. Especially, I love color theory. So for me, the first thing I thought of with purple was like royal. And that was the only, I was like, I don't know what else. So I was just going with that. I love that.
Hey, I think we are, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking maybe like possibly like an umbrella effect, which you have the main part and it goes off down to like little parts.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What would be your main metaphor?
Like the brain and then like down to the neurons and things. Is that what you meant?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
kind of like that.
the brain as they're using the brain as the main symbol.
The program's logo has to do with bioelectronic medicine. So the logo is like sort of like the squiggly you'd see on like a heart monitor or something. It's kind of
Cardiogram, yeah. Interesting.
I don't actually do like any drawing for that. Mostly I draw diagrams to make sure people build things in the right order. But this is all, it's awesome to hear how people think about how do you get from that idea to the actual image you draw. That's
Well,
very
it's all about building a visual vocabulary, and Graphic Jam is a great way to practice that. I've got a lens on the time right now, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Angela, do you have any final words for us before I stop the recording?
Hey, guys. Thank you so much for joining and sticking with us. I love the conversations that came up as we talked about kind of drawing versus content and metaphor. So thank you for everybody who brought that up. I really, really enjoyed hearing that. And thank you for what everybody brought to the table. Cheers.
Angela, thank you so much for facilitating and leading this. That was awesome.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Thanks, everybody.